YouTube. This is like my 5th time trying to make this video at work. It hasn't been successful because people just keep coming in, and I had to keep stopping the videos and restarting it. Make sure nobody's in here. Okay, nobody's in here. Okay, so I'm trying to make this video quick and thorough as possible. Alrighty, so today I am talking about something that you have experienced, or we all have experienced in the dating world. So recently, one day I was just thinking about this. I was like, and sometimes I know the difference with my higher self, and maybe I should make a video like about that. What's the difference between your higher self speaking to you, your higher self speaking to you, your spirit guide speaking to you, your ancestors speaking to you, the guardian angels speaking to you. Oh, my bad, I'm shaking the camera. Like, what is the difference? But anyway, we're not talking about that right now. So today I want to talk about something in the dating world. Okay, so we date people, right? And we go through things like in relationships. Maybe you had a relationship that wasn't that good. So okay, maybe it left you traumatized. Maybe it left you heartbroken. Maybe left you betrayed. You couldn't trust anymore. You didn't want to date anymore because of this person. Blah 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 blah. And you learned to grow from that. Maybe you took time out to grow from it, to heal from it, whatever. And what I've realized in the dating world, when, my experience with dating, when I meet certain people, and sometimes these people are not completely grown. And you'll notice, and when somebody is not grown from a relationship, it's potentially a waste of time. It's a waste of time and a waste of energy when somebody is not grown from a relationship or a past experience, but you're grown from it. And I'm gonna explain why. Because some people will say, well, I can heal this person, or I can help them get over their past experiences. Let me tell you something, baby, it's not worth it. And I'll tell you why. Because this is from my experience. It's not worth it. It will just leave you going around and around and around and around in circles, and then you'll wonder why this person keeps going hot from cold, hot from cold, hot from cold. Like, no, nobody got time for that. If you as an individual have grown and you're ready to get out there and you're ready to you're looking for a person that meets your standards, that you want to have fun with, that you want to enjoy life, you want to enjoy the moment. And this person's probably a good person, and y'all hitting it off, y'all laughing, y'all enjoying, and everything like that. But every time you say something, they get triggered. Every time you do something, they get triggered, or they'll bring up the past, and why in the spirit of the moment of y'all having a fun time. And the reason why it's a waste of time, okay, it's one thing to vent about a past experience or bring something up because maybe you have asked, or they asked you, or something is relatable, or they ask you a question about something, and maybe you have to bring a little piece of something from the past to give an example of what you now believe in. So while you're going on a date with this person, or dating this person, or whatever, a relationship with this person, whatever you in, this will happen. You will tend to, like I said, go around in a circle. You will find yourself trying to heal this person when you're not Captain Saberho. You get what I'm saying? You're not trying to heal them, because they need to learn how to grow from past experiences themselves. And it's only going to waste your energy, waste your time, where you could have been dating somebody else that's ready and willing to just, hey, let's enjoy the moment. Let's see where this goes. Let's have fun. Let's enjoy each other, and blah, blah, blah. Because that's what you want, right? That's what you desire, right? But you stopped and settled with a person, or with the dating person, trying to heal. And usually a lot of healers end up dating people that needs healing anyway. Empaths, healers, whatever, people who are very giving, they tend to date people who need healing, because people who need healing, it's like something is up with healers' energy, where the attractiveness from a healer energy, they could be in the store and somebody, a guy or woman might come up to them or whatever, or they meet somebody and this person is constantly talking about their past, they're venting, they're talking about all this stuff, and it now, since I've grown from this, it makes me think, okay, it made me discern, okay, this person, it seems like this person just needs some dang healing. This person needs to grow from an experience that's no longer there anymore. Okay, so I have to discern whether or not to continue dating this person, or just be like, okay, well, it seemed like you're not ready, because this person is not ready to date. This person is not ready to enjoy another person until they grow from an experience and let that past experience go. So you will tend to, as a person, to constantly trying to help them when you need to be helping yourself, and they need to be helping themselves. Because when two people come together, they need to be whole, not one person off direct, trying to fill voids with other things, and then they trying to fill a void with you. No, it's not going to work like that. It's just going to be a waste of time. So also, number 2, what's going to happen if you date a person like this? Like, they're always complaining, they're always saying something. They're going to constantly, for example, I'm going to give you an example so I can explain this very well. Okay, Joe and Samantha, okay? Joe and Samantha. Joe meets Samantha, right? They having fun, they dating, stuff like that. But Joe is constantly talking about his past experience with his ex or something like that, right? And you're like, oh, okay, you're there trying to prove to him. This is number 2. You're trying to prove to him that you're nothing like his ex. So number 1, you're going to constantly trying to help this person. Number 2, you're going to constantly trying to prove to somebody, which leads to validation. You're trying to prove to them that you're nothing like their ex, while they're still complaining about their ex. Number 3, they're looking at you. Okay, they see that you're a woman, right? They see that you're a woman. Their ex was a woman. They don't take in consideration that you're a different woman. That's the thing. They're not taking into consideration. This is vice versa. This could be the woman broke in and all this stuff passed me, and Joe's trying to help her. So this could be put it where it resonates, okay? So Joe is always constantly complaining and all this stuff like that, and he sees you as a woman. His ex was a woman. So all he's doing is complaining and battering you, sabotaging the experience, sabotaging himself, making you feel bad, because in his mind, all he sees is woman. So he think the majority of women, based off his past experience, is like his ex. You get what I'm saying? So why continue to be in a situation if you keep comparing me to your past person? You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? There's no point of me being here if you want me to be like Sarah. You get what I'm saying? If you thinking that I'm just like Sarah, and you cannot see me as somebody else different. It's a waste of time. Why do that? It's a waste of energy. Why do that? You could have been long gone. You could have been hitting it off with somebody else. You could have been enjoying, and you could have potentially have met your spouse, your real lover, instead of wasting your time with somebody who's constantly complaining about somebody that you're not. Then it lets you have to realize that this person just needs to grow the hell up. Grow up. Okay? They just need to grow up. Nobody got time for this. I'm not finna heal you. I'm not finna prove to you that I'm someone different, because I know in my heart that I'm not Sarah. I'm not her. So you can't see that. This is how you need to talk to. You can't see that. Then adios. I'm gone. Bye. This ain't for me. You need to. You don't need to be. You need to tell this person you don't need to be dating then if you're gonna keep comparing every woman to your past to your past ex, because every woman is not your ex. Okay. So, and also number 4, this person gonna constantly keep getting triggered by the things that kind of remind him of Sarah, what Sarah used to do. Then the hot and cold will come into play. You'll be like, he, constantly not trusting you because that kind of reminds me of what Sarah did. But he's not realizing that it may just be a flaw. It's not a red flag. That's all it is. It's just a flaw. This is just who you are. Maybe his ex Sarah didn't make the bed. Then all of a sudden you're a type of person that don't make your bed. And he's like, you're just like Sarah. Yes, this is a red flag. No, because some people don't make their bed. But anyway, yes. So it's just a waste. It's just a waste of time, waste of energy, to be around a person like that. Like, you're not there to be their therapist. You're not there to be their counselor. You're not there to constantly trying to prove to them that you're somebody different. It's like you're doing, please pick me. Please accept me. Please just know that I'm so different. That's how you're looking. Or that's how he's looking. Or whatever. Vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Put it in where it resonates. And another thing I want to say about this is, I think I already said this already, is that what Joe is gonna be doing is constantly try to he's gonna be living in the past while you're living in the future. No, the present. He's gonna be living in the past while you're living in the present. And it's only going to slow things down for you. You're trying to move to greater heights. You're trying to move to a better reality. You're trying to grow in life and continue to grow, continue to be better. But Joe over here is like sitting on his seat, constantly like reminiscing about the past over and over, and it's constantly manifesting in his reality because he see it through you, even though you're not like Sarah. So he's constantly, when he gets mad at you, or he gets cold, or he gets whatever that's kind of like negative or passive aggressive, what's going to happen is he's going to constantly want what he didn't receive in the relationship with Sarah. It's like he's still in the relationship with Sarah, trying to still get what he deserved in that relationship with Sarah. And it's going to leave you confused, like, wait a minute. So you expect me to give you this? You expect me to do this? You expect me to do that? No, I'm not like that. No, I'm not going to do that. No, whatever. Maybe, for example, maybe Sarah, his ex Sarah, didn't, maybe his ex Sarah, okay, this is for example, maybe his ex Sarah was really aggressive, right? Really abusive or really aggressive. Like she cussed him out all the time, okay? And then when you Samantha, you come into the mix and you talk vulgar sometimes. You joke. Sometimes you want to be a comedian sometimes and stuff like that. And he gets real angry at you or gets real mad because he's, like I said, he's still living in the past. He hasn't grown because you can't, what's Joe going to do? Keep walking on the street, and every time a woman, because he ain't going to really do this with a man because he going to know. Every time a woman says something like real aggressive, what is he going to do? Like, disregard them because they remind him of Sarah? I mean, come on now. So what's he going to do with you? He's going to get really mad. You're not going to understand. It's going to leave you in confusion. And he's not going to tell you why he's mad. Instead of telling you, and this is how it can potentially work if he's working on himself. That's the only way this dating scene or the relationship is going to work, if he's constantly working on himself. if he's knowing that he has a problem of still being in a relationship in the past in his mind and trying to get something from Sarah, which he's not with anymore. So you being vulgar or talking aggressive reminds him of Sarah. And what he's going to do is look for apology when you didn't even do nothing. He's going to want for you to give you, he's going to want for you to give him something that Sarah didn't give, which it could be apology. It could be validation. It could be kindness. It could be love. It could be whatever he desired from Sarah. Now, love and all this stuff, that's nothing wrong with getting that. But you get what I'm saying. That's just an example. So it's up to you to figure out if it's a waste of time. It's up to you if you want to stay there and heal this person. But I'm going to tell you, you can't heal them. They're going to have to want to grow and change for themselves. It's up to you to constantly be proven to this person that you're good enough for them. No. You don't have to prove to nobody that you're good enough. You have to know that you're good yourself, and they have to see that. If they don't see that and all they see is Sarah, I mean, I guess you Sarah. like no, you're not Sarah. So I'm finna deuces. You gonna have to I don't got time for that. And I feel like these people who do this in dating scenes and who do this in relationships, they get pissed off and they get down just in a dark and sinking place and just would disregard women or men altogether. I'm not saying they could turn to the same sex, or they just start being rude to the opposite sex all the time, or being nasty to them because they're selfishly, or they're not realizing that they're doing this shit to themselves. You're doing it to yourself. Nobody's doing it to you. They're their own individual. They're their own person. You're doing it to yourself. You're going around mad as hell because you feel like every woman is the same. No, you're the same. You're the same. This is what you got to realize. You're the same. They're the same. Whatever. Okay? And you have to do the changing, or they have to do the changing. You cannot change them. You cannot change. Nobody can change you. You can't change them. It's not going to work like that. You got to be the one to grow. You got to be the one to find how to fill the void of something good that will make you break up with a past person that's in your mind. Oh, my phone, low battery. So that's what I wanted to say. Okay. Comment below if you experience anything like this in your, and like, subscribe if you like the things that I'm talking about, things that I'm saying, and stuff like that. So, all right. Well, y'all have a great day or night wherever you are. Bye.